The United States of America has no right, and we should not empower the United States of America to diss us just because of visa privileges. Just like gone on YouTube, to give your brain some new food. Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. I ask that you check out the rest of my videos. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. I must have been sleeping under a rock because I've only learned today's Friday, and I've only learned that on Tuesday, there was some insults being exchanged between the US ambassador to Jamaica, Donald Tapia, and some Jamaicans on the social network Twitter. According to the source that I've got this information from, Donald Tapia insulted some Jamaicans after the Jamaicans came in defense of their country and the decision that will be made on Jamaica in regards to the 5G network that is being offered by China. Transparently, if that's what sparks the insults being exchanged, it is clear that because the United States of America is not on good terms with China, they want everybody else to not be in good terms with China. Kind of childish. So in this video, I'm not going to tackle the 5G network and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, for the simple fact that I don't know much about it. 1 minute I look at my phone, it was 3G a couple years ago. Now you look at my phone, it's 4G. So I'm not even sure if we, the consumers of network services, have much control over it. So I'm not going to touch that subject, so let's put that one to the side. The newspapers or news media in Jamaica published an article that says Donald Tapia, the US ambassador to Jamaica, was trying to urge Jamaicans, or his opinion to Jamaicans to the Jamaican government was that they should not consider accepting the 5G network. Okay, Jamaicans, as you would expect, or any nationals, as you would expect of any country, when an outsider make a comment towards a decision of their country, obviously you're gonna have some response, you're gonna have some lashback. So Jamaicans took to Twitter, and one Jamaican was asking the fact that, who does Donald Tapia think he is? The governor of Jamaica. Donald Tapia took offense into that and quickly responded on Twitter saying Jamaica has a prime minister, and the Jamaican who made the response obviously doesn't know who runs his country. It was childish, it was petty, it was insulting. Obviously, by the Jamaican using the term, does Donald Tapia believe he is the governor of Jamaica? It pretty much means, does Donald Tapia believes that he runs Jamaica? He didn't have to get to the technicality of governor general, prime minister, or president. That was unnecessary. Anyway, the one that actually bothered me the most, or caused me to be doing this video, is because a Jamaican had said that Donald Tapia, somebody needs to tell him to mind his own business. Donald Tapia's response to that particular individual was this: it sounds like you were turned down and you are afraid. At first, I didn't quite understand the response until I kind of like dissected for a minute and then, aha. So what Donald Tapia was saying in his response, it sounded like that person was turned down at the US Embassy in Jamaica. Sound like that person did not get their visa, and that person is afraid to make a comment about Donald Tapia because he's afraid to lose his visa privilege if and when he goes to the US Embassy. And that right there triggered me to do this video. Why? Because it is clear that even the US ambassador to Jamaica knows that a lot of Jamaicans are afraid to make negative comments about the United States of America or its government, whether it's true or not, simply because they're afraid that they may never get the privilege of going to the United States of America. And that continues to piss me off. Why? Because US government and US citizens and other citizens of the world can say anything negative about Jamaica and Jamaicans without fear. Jamaica is paradise. Of course we got violence, but when we measure the violence in Jamaica versus the violence in the United States of America, we are way down the scale, people. Do not let social media or mainstream media fool you. Donald Tapia insulted all Jamaicans when he made that comment. But at the same time, us Jamaicans brought that one on ourselves. Why? Because we continue to bow down to the United States of America. We continue to put the United States of America on a pedestal as if, well, let's be careful what we say about the U.S. States of America, because nowadays when you go for your visa, you have to run your social media, and just might be, if they find anything that you said against the United States of America, freedom of speech apparently seems to only apply to American citizens, but not to us. So you might not get your visa, and that is you getting shut out of heaven. I am usually annoyed with Jamaicans who have this attitude. Why? Because United States of America is not the only place in the world that you can go to seek better education or better work opportunity. There are other places around the world. And if you really want to go to the United States of America for whatever reason, maybe you want to go visit family, maybe you want to go visit friends, maybe you want to go take pictures of landmark, that should not hinder you. You should be able to say however you feel. Whether you're right or whether you're wrong in your speech, you should be able to say however you feel about the U.S. government or the United States of America's citizens. Donald Tapia somehow must have woken up. Johnson Smith, the foreign minister of Jamaica, contacted him. I don't know if it was her contact to him that caused him to delete his tweets, or maybe somebody let him realize that it's unprofessional, it's very belittling of him. But to be honest, since Donald Trump's administration has been the active presidency of the United States of America, nothing that U.S. official does surprises me. Nothing. So if they doing tit for tat, if they calling people out of their name, it doesn't surprise me. So hearing this about Donald Tapia under the administration of Donald Trump, it's no surprise to me. I only wanted to air this so Jamaican people can wake up. Wake up. Stop sucking up to the United States of America. They're just a normal country. Maybe back in the 1980s, when trade was slower, the United States of America could be regarded as a great escape for us because geographically they're closest. But today, with the increase of technology and the speed that things move these days, the world is kind of leveling out. Foreign is not as hyped as it used to be when I was, say, 8, 9 years old. So what I'm trying to say is, in the 80s, I could understand why Jamaicans want to break their neck to go to first world country, so-called first world country. These days, not so much, because the struggle is real here just as much as the struggle is real there. Everybody's got a struggle. And then with exposure, with social media such as YouTube, where you can visibly see what's going on in the United States of America, it is fair to say Jamaica is either a better place or they're level pegging with the United States of America. So nowhere is drastically better. You understand? In regards to societal systems, yes, the United States of America has got their technology plugged in a little better than us. They are more professional in their doings than us. Jamaicans are still coming out of that uncivilized cave, that darkness. But even so, the United States of America has no right, and we should not empower the United States of America to diss us just because of visa privileges. To my understanding, an apology was not given, but an assurance was given to say, well, no recurrence of insults will be uttered by Donald Tapia. Of course, no apology was given because Donald Tapia doesn't really have any real respect for Jamaicans, whether it's the everyday Jamaican citizen or the politicians of Jamaica. Donald Tapia, the United States of America, especially this particular administration, has no respect for countries like Jamaica. They see us as very small, they see us as leeches, and they see us as someone who wants more from them than they want from us. My question before I close out is simply this. Since when the United States of America has any real interest in the welfare of Jamaica or its people? Since when? When the ship came to Jamaica sometime, I believe, last year to deliver medicine, I thought that was fishy. Jamaica all of a sudden became in the centerpiece of a tug of war between China and the US. Why? Jamaica has always been that close to the United States. I believe the nearest point is about 45 minutes in flight, Florida. And the United States of America has always had some alliance with Jamaica. But at no point throughout my life, other than recent time, that the United States of America has this great interest in Jamaica. Apparently, I wouldn't say they do. Apparently, they care who Jamaica associate themselves with and what Jamaica is doing with the Asians, whether that be the Japanese, the Chinese, or whoever. Why? And since when has Jamaica become such a relevant place that the United States of America is concerned as to what Jamaica do from what Jamaica doesn't do? Answer that for me, people. Anyway, before I go, let me big up some people.
Big up yourself to the maximum.
First and foremost, I want to big up Seal, Mad Flavor, Michael Watkins, Shaveen Regisford, Miss June Plum 1, and last but not least, let me big up Marva Roberts.
Big up yourself to the maximum.
And that's it for now, people. Let me know what you think about this one, because as you know on my channel, I appreciate thumbs up and thumbs down, agreement and disagreement, because at the end of the day, people, each one teach one. You've reached the end of my video, and that in itself is a support that I truly appreciate. And while I'm at it, I will take this time out to let you guys know other ways that you can support my channel. The first and simplest way that you can support my channel is by giving this video a thumbs up. And the second and most important way that you can support this channel is by hitting that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel and follow me through my YouTube journey. Other ways that you can support my channel is by going to my Teespring online store and buying some of my merch. And another way that you guys can also support this channel is by joining me in Patreon to give me a contribution to support what I do on YouTube and what I do to entertain you guys. Once again, I want to thank you guys for your continuous support and ask that you join me, Ian T. Sebast, on YouTube and see where my journey takes me. Until next time, people, peace.